This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Look at the reverse repo, ladies and gentlemen. The reverse repo is under $100 billion again. It's down to $92.8 billion. That means the bad actors' liquidity is drying up. And imagine if the Feds hadn't propped it up with $500 billion, we'd be at what? Negative $408 billion right now. I guess some of these guys were not in the know. They did not get the memo that they should be shorting Nvidia and AMD yesterday. So they were still long on AMD and Nvidia, and then their liquidity started drying up. Everyone who pays attention to my video knows that I believe, and this is just my opinion, that the reverse repo is a very good indicator of the liquidity of the naked shorters and the banks that support them. And now we're under $100 billion again, and I believe this is the lowest it's been in about 3 years, because the last low, if I remember correctly, was about $94 billion. Now we're at $92.8 billion, and I believe it is going to continue to drop. The bottom line is this: the bad actors that are naked shorting AMC, GME, and other stocks, and the banks that support them, they want us to think that they can do this forever, that they could keep naked shorting forever. The bottom line is this: we can hold forever because it costs us nothing to hold on to our shares. But they have to pay interest on those naked shorts every single day. And looking at this reverse repo, this tells me that the liquidity is drying up, and it's drying up a lot faster than they anticipated. Some of the big dogs in the know made money yesterday. You guys, if you saw my previous video, I believe that people knew what was happening with DeepSpeak. They knew since the inauguration, and they probably needed a week to get everything in place. But the institutions that weren't in on the scam got burnt, and that is why I believe the reverse repo dropped under $100 billion to $92 billion. Sooner or later, this is going to go to zero, or maybe minus, less than zero. And then what are the bad actors going to do? I believe they will be forced to start closing out their AMC, GME, MULN, MMTLP, closing out. Well, not MMTLP, because, the government just let those guys, threw them under the bus. They just threw them under the bus to save some of the richest people on the planet. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to me. But looking at the reverse repo at $92 billion, I am very optimistic that these bad actors who are naked shorting stocks in the United States stock market, their reign of terror is coming to an end. And if President Trump, SEC appointee, DOJ appointee, FBI appointee, is sick and tired of the naked shorting, we might see some changes. I'm not saying all the fraud and corruption is going to end, but if they stop the shorting until they get the naked shorting under control, I believe 90% of the fraud and corruption in the stock market would stop overnight. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's great that a reverse repo is at 3-year lows? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.